Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Universe. Today I continue my series of videos about Python for data science course, especially data type and data structures. This video or this 5 part is about another important non-primitive data structure. It's about Python sets. Welcome to my channel and I start this new tutorial. Data structures are a way of organizing and storing data so that they can be accessed and worked with efficiently. They define the relationship between the data and the operations that can be performed on the data. There are many various types of data structures defined that make it easy for the data scientists and the computer engineers alike to concentrate on the main picture of solving larger problems rather than getting lost in the details of data description and access. So generally, the data structures can be divided in 2 categories in computer science. Primitive data, example of primitive data is integer, float, string, boolean. And non-primitive data structures. The former are the simplest forms of representing data, whereas the latter are more advanced. They contain the primitive data structures with the more complex data structures for special purpose. In this series of videos, I start by teaching you what is the first non-primitive data. It's about array. The second video is about lists. The third video is about tuples. The part number 4 is about dictionary. Today I try to teach you another important data structure. This part number 5 is about set. Now I start by explaining what is set and what is characteristics of this important data structure. Python set is one of 4 built-in data types in Python used to store collections of data. The other 3 structures are list, tuple, and dictionary. In the first video in this series I teach you what is list. In the second video I teach you what is tuple, and the last video I teaching you what is dictionary. So a set is a collection which is both unordered and unindexed. I try to give you an example how you can create sets in Python. So if you want to create a data structure with the set, you need to use curly brackets. So and given a name. So for example, the name of my set is student. So student as the last video. Students, and I create an empty set here by using 2 or curly brackets. So now I added some examples of value. For example, the first name is Peter. This is the first value in my set. The second value is Ali. And for example, the last value is Layla. So this is an example of set with 3 values. So if I need to see or to print, I use the classical function print to print my set. So print student. So I test this example. So now I need to give a name to my file, my Python file. The name, for example, here is example of set. This is the name of my Python file. So now I try to execute my. So this is my example of set with 3 values. In Python set, duplicates not allowed. That means sets cannot have 2 items with the same value. For example, here I have another set, so the name of this new set is student2, and here I have 4 values, but here I have Peter and Peter. So here I have the same value in one set. So when I print this second set, I try to print it. So I don't have 2 times Peter. So I have here Ali, Peter 1 time, and Layla. Because sets or duplicates in sets are not allowed. In Python, set can contain different data types. So for example, here my tree example of set, student3, here I have a set with the 3 types. Data types, for example, Peter is string, age is integer, and the last value is Boolean. So I can now print this example of set with different data types. So student 3. So here I have a new set with 3 different data types. Python, there is another way to create set by using the set constructor. For example, here I use the set constructor to create my new or my for example of set. So this is the constructor set. And here my 3 items or my 3 values. For example, this is the first student, the second and third students. So this is another way if you want to create set in Python. So now I print this new example of set by using set constructor. So student 4. So this is my new set by using the set constructor. As tuples, dictionary, and list, you can use the classical function length to print, for example, the length of sets. So, for example, when I want to print the length of my the length of this example, of the example of list, I use this function length ln. And I put between round brackets here the name of my list. So when I print, so here the length is 3 because I have 3 values in or 3 items in my set, the first 2 and 3. In Python, once a set is created, you cannot change its items, but you can add the new items. For example, here this is my my last example of sets, students 4. I can, for example, before creating sets, add the new items. For example, here I can add student number 4. Student 4. when I print now my students for, or my the update, excuse me. So this is a new set by adding a new value. So when I test this example, so here give me a new set with 4 items or 4 values. Thank you for watching this video about another non-primitive data structure, especially Python sets. Don't forget to comment, to subscribe, and to like this tutorial or this video. Goodbye.